When your eyes first met mine, they did not simply look, they lingered, and in that lingering, something within me shifted forever. They carried a quiet storm, a depth so vast it felt like standing at the edge of an endless ocean at midnight. I remember how the world around us continued as usual, yet for me, time fractured into a single suspended moment. Your gaze became a doorway, and without warning, I stepped through, unaware that I would never fully return to who I was before. There was mystery in your eyes, a shadowed tenderness that refused to explain itself. They did not shout their story, they whispered it, slow and deliberate, as though testing whether my heart was brave enough to listen. And I listened. I found myself tracing invisible constellations within them, mapping dreams and fears that you never spoke aloud. Every glance felt like a question I longed to answer, even when I did not understand it. At night, when silence wrapped itself around my thoughts, it was your eyes that returned to me. They hovered in the dark like twin moons, luminous and unrelenting. Sleep became fragile, constantly interrupted by the memory of how you looked at me, not casually, but intensely, as if you were searching for something buried beneath my surface. Your gaze haunted me not with fear, but with longing. There was a softness there too, hidden beneath the intensity. A vulnerability that flickered like candlelight behind strong glass. I wondered what sorrows had passed through those eyes, what battles they had witnessed, what hopes they guarded so fiercely. Each time I tried to look away, I felt pulled back, as though your gaze had woven invisible threads around my spirit. Your eyes did not merely observe me, they altered me. They made me aware of parts of myself I had ignored, emotions I had carefully concealed. Under your watchful presence, my defenses thinned. I felt exposed, yet strangely safe. It was as if your gaze carried both judgment and mercy, strength and understanding, all at once. When you smiled, your eyes transformed completely. They shimmered with warmth, dissolving every doubt that had crept into my heart. In those rare moments, the haunting became gentle, almost sweet. I began to crave that transformation, to live for the spark that danced within them when joy found its way to your face. But when distance grew between us, your absence did not erase the memory of your eyes. Instead, it intensified it. They followed me through crowded rooms and quiet streets, through conversations and solitude. I could close my own eyes, yet I could still see yours with painful clarity. They became a permanent echo in my mind. There were days I questioned whether it had all been my imagination, whether your gaze truly carried meaning or if I had simply given it one. Yet the memory felt too vivid, too powerful to dismiss. I remembered how your pupils darkened when emotions surged, how your lashes trembled when unspoken words hovered between us. Those details could not be illusions. Your eyes taught me the language of silence. In a world overflowing with noise, they communicated in stillness. A single glance could express what paragraphs could not. They revealed affection without confession, curiosity without intrusion, and perhaps even love without courage. The haunting was not cruel, it was transformative. Through the intensity of your gaze, I learned how deeply I was capable of feeling. I realized that love does not always announce itself loudly. Sometimes it begins in a look, in a pause, in the way two pairs of eyes refuse to look away. Even now, long after moments have passed and circumstances have shifted, I carry your eyes within my memory like a sacred image. They remind me of vulnerability, of risk, of the fragile beauty that exists when two souls dare to truly see one another. They remind me that connection can be instantaneous and everlasting at the same time. If I could return to that first moment, I would not change a single heartbeat. I would still allow myself to be haunted. For in that haunting, I discovered a depth of emotion I had never known before. Your eyes became both my question
and wondered whether you knew the power you carried in your gaze. Did you realize how deeply it reached? Or was it effortless, something natural that you offered without calculation? Your eyes did not flirt carelessly, they studied, absorbed, and reflected. They made me question myself, my intentions, my fears. They challenged me to be more honest, more present, more real. There were nights when I tried to forget, convincing myself that a look could not possibly hold such meaning. Yet the more I resisted, the stronger the memory grew. Your eyes had become more than a physical feature, they were a symbol of unfinished conversations and unspoken emotions. They represented everything we felt but never fully expressed, everything that hovered between us